What's up, y'all? It's FTKComputer, and welcome back to episode 3, I believe, of Dream Daddy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know some of you guys are like itching for the next episode, but I like to play it when I actually have time to like sit down, so I don't feel rushed or like I have to rush through anything. So yeah, we back. So grab your snacks, grab your drink, and let's do this. It's been a while, so I don't really remember. What was the last? I think the last thing that I did was go on a date with Craig, right? I think that was the last thing I did. No. I saw the teacher, right? I think I saw the. I went to Amanda's school. I think that was the last thing I did. So let's get into this. All right. Um. Okay, this is Amanda. Just in case you're confused, where we are. Oh, she leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall then. Oh yeah, I was confronting her about her little issue in school. So now we just finished. So we finished the report card, I guess, conference. I don't know, and then she asked if we were going to get some food, and so we're at the mall. All right. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you want me to just inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. Ugh, gross. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TVs and video games will try to jump in on a meme train. But just based on how long it takes them to make it, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? What? How am I gonna tell her watch her language and then say, oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? So hot topic. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time? Oh, that one. So this looks exactly like Hot Topic. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Speech, 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 speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you for all joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Computer... Oh, that's so funny. Amanda Ann Computer had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which till this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their head. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets. Chain wallets? Is that, like, still in? Really? While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead Goth and Beyond. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. But I'm literally wearing a skull and crossbones shirt, my character, so that doesn't make any sense either. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. I do love band t-shirts, but I'm gonna check the clearance bin. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. I doubt it. Hell yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. He doesn't look very old. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Whoa. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. This is Hot Topic, so I don't know if anything here is authentic, but okay. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. I was thinking the same thing, like, he probably don't care. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard, I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda a bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. What the fuck? Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it clear. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're hunting ghosts. Also, the truckers are haunted. How am I, okay, how am I trying to tell her about using bad language, and I'm saying the same things that I told her that she shouldn't say? I'm a hypocrite, and I don't like that. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them damn ice roads. I wonder if that's what I sound like to people. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're going to die. What? That's because we are about to die, This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Paranormal ice... What was it? Paranormal ghost hunters on the ice... I don't remember, but that was a long-ass name for a show. I should have got something to snack on, but I'm broke as a joke right now. I don't get paid until Friday. Alright. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves in one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? The cookout! Excited to beef up my excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. If there's food, I'll be excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Oh, he's a nice backyard. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. That moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Oh, okay, I remember him. Welcome, I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. These names. They stare creepily and say nothing. Oh, they are creepy. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, no. Oh, it's her. Oh, they're married. Wait, so how is he one of the dream daddies then? Oh, no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Wasn't she trying to, feel up all on me and stuff? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Oh, I get it. Joseph and Mary, like Jesus. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Chris to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to. Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, FTK, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ha ha ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad, who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're going to talk about the weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. So I'm sure they're all going to be here. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? I almost said Dead Bath and Beyond. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Oh, it's Craig, my friend. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Okay, talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Talk to Joseph and Damien. I'm gonna go with Craig first because he's my friend. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try to compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like that, say the Rococo period, and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. This pretentious ass. Matt and Hugo seem to be busy talking, so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I'm going to talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little bit more attentive to my existence. How did the resistance training go the other day? Great. Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm so sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? Almost done. The new place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. Ugh. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. Oh, look, these two finally want to talk. FTK, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? Oh, it's his daughter. It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. I think he's the coolest out of the dads. Hey, FTK, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. This is an interesting name. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop in my old college and my old college friend and your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yup. You still gonna give me that overdue term paper? What overdue term paper, Amanda? I know nothing about this overdue term paper. Ha ha ha, great seeing you. Mm-hmm. Amanda finger guns her way out the conversation like a champ. But we gonna talk about it when we get home, though. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She is definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Sweet man,
What? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. He's a smoker. How old is his child? Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette, then flicks it into a cover. This badass child. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Go beat his ass. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. I cannot read this. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. Oh, he did. These moving dots in the back throw me off every time. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Oh, hell no. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Oh, his child is so ugly. Oh, I feel bad for saying that, but it's true. Why does he look like a little demon child? Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. FTK, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. ... Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? You little asshole, it matters because I asked you a question. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. I cursed this child out. That's why I'm bad with children. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. This little shit stain. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hand and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Well, you ain't doing a good job if he's smoking and not listening and being rude to strangers. I'm just saying. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. I wonder if he's his teacher. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber. Oh, what? Why did I... Oh, God. That's... Ugh. See, that right there? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda is 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. She old. I didn't realize. I thought she was... Well, I guess it makes... 18, 17. I guess that is high school. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. I don't think you should be using you and Ernest as an example at all. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Hugo, how's that working though? Like, your child is... the demon seed. I don't get it. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Oh, I'm starting to get nervous. Don't let us eat up your time, FTK. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. All right. Let's talk to Robert and Brian. Oh, it's the creepy guy who tried to have sex with me and the guy who threw the frisbee at my head. I glanced across the yard and noticed Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened last night. That's so true. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shit. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey guys. FTK, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. I wish I had a 50-inch TV. Shit. Oh boy. FTK, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. He's an alcoholic, clearly. Good seeing you again. We're just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out at the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yup. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things changed once you have Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. Oh, shit. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta find a fireman. Now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brother in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. What? Brian and I stare at disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of... He lying his ass off. I'm just kidding. I knew it. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down the river and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laughed nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Whew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. What? You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Oh, shit. Robert. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? That's what it was. Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially the episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, Such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. Ha! Finally beat your daughter with something. It's nice he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. Jesus Christ. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. That is true. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well. But the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. I agree. Fuck Brian. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Okay, I guess I'm going to talk to Joseph and Damien. I had to take a sip of water. I spot Joseph chatting with the other guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to him. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. Ooh, he sounds like he has a nice house. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. FTK, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. So is he a vampire, like, for real? I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was in no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to this area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved here the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the other kids, the older kids in the neighborhood. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some non-core leanings. I have no fucking absolutely none at all idea what the fuck that means. But okay, good for you, Amanda. Bats are cool though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. A really good movie. Does that count as goth? Hold up. The Lost Boys is literally one of my favorite movies of all times. I actually think I said that in one of the Q&As. All right, Amanda, this is really my daughter in real life. Because if she can appreciate The Lost Boys, I can appreciate her. That it would, my dear. I don't believe had the pleasure of meeting Damien Bloodmarch after the service, so he is a vampire. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear, and are they speaking in unison? Hi. Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. She took a swig. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Damn, she don't care about them kids at all. Mary tips her glass to me. Is she still trying to get with me? Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. It's... She is trifling. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to FTK yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. Oh, I remember him who sent me on the wild goose chase. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Why does everyone have bad children? What is this? Lucian bows. Is it Lucian or Lucian? I still don't remember, but I think I prefer Lucian because it sounds fancy. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen. May I have... His name is Christensen. May I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They describe carnivorous type people as blood lappers. Yeah, it's just a cover because they probably killing off animals and people on the weekends. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yes.
Yup, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. What? My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. What? Lucian. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? The devil, I'm assuming. I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. It's probably in a gang. I don't know. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes and takes a deep breath and gets to work with the greatest of ease. He sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after the other. The dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, FTK, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillievable. Oh, haha, funny. I tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Oh, God. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Ha ha. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Oh God. Is this it? Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Ah! The cringe is real. Please stop. Exactly. Please stop. Stop. Stop it now. All of the children at the party blew in glorious display of puns in unison. That was not glorious at all. Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Oh, God, it's still not over. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying the perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along well with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? What the fuck is that? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. And the rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. What? Alright, so I think I'm going to end it there because I don't want it to go on for too long. But, alright, so I'm just wondering, like, when are we actually going to start, like, am I going to actually start dating these guys? I mean, I assume it's going to start soon because I feel like I've been playing for a while. And I've met them all now, I believe. So, yeah. Let's just hope I meet the rest of them. So I'm kind of like, I wanted to go on the dates because I wanted to see like their personalities and stuff. But all right, well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys that have supported me branching out from Overwatch. So yeah, until the next episode of Dream Daddies. Goodbye.